staging resources. Micah, keep going.
You'll discover with a little practice you can become a great first-tier staging advisor. However, you'll also want to get to know a few staging professionals who will work with you and enhance your professional reputations. Who will help you with staging?
Anybody know a stager? Who's the stager?
Michelle Sewell.
Oh, cool. Reach out to Terry. Latasha's a stager. The one who works front desk. Go to where? Where else would you find stagers? I almost gave you the answer. Can't give you the answer.
Furniture, home decor stores.
Good. Where else? Who might know stagers?
Designers.
Yes. Who else?
Other agents.
Other agents. Where do we see a bunch of other agents?
On your end. Oh, here's
Facebook.
Facebook. Where else? Caravan. Usually stagers will show up at Caravan. So you can literally meet a stager at Caravan too.
How much do they usually charge?
Totally depends on the property, how long, because it's a rental fee on the furniture sometimes, so it just varies. I would say get a pricing sheet from someone, and get, like, have them send you a couple pictures from work they've done.
Okay.
And then you'll have a good idea and you can refer that. All right, creating a wow experience.
Hi, I'm Josh Batt, and I'm here to talk to you about creating a wow experience with your clients. Creating that wow experience with your clients starts right from the initial interview. When you're sitting down with them and you're listening to them and you're asking them good questions, that's really what sets you apart from the rest of the agents that just go in there and talk. The mindset should be not, what am I going to ask them next, before they've even finished their sentence with you. The mindset should be, what are you saying to me? A couple things that I do to establish a really good wow experience for my clients. I tell them that a photographer is going to contact them. I tell them that a home stager is going to contact them. And after that's done, I follow up with them. And I ask them, so how was your experience with my photographer? Now, I already know that the photographer I've chosen is incredible. And they're going to deliver great service the way I deliver great service. Except I get to use the service they use as an extension for the energy I'm creating with them in that wow experience. Once their home's listed, how I continue on with that wow experience, I just communicate with them almost every other day. And that communication is either by phone, by text, or a follow-up on an email. The advice I would give you if you're looking for a place to begin, sit down with a notepad and paper in a quiet place and just start writing out naturally in your mind everything that you do from the moment you've sat in their living room to the moment you've gone back to the office and handed the file to your assistant. How are you communicating with them? What are you doing? These are all incredible steps to communicate back to your seller because normally they don't know what's going on. And if you're telling them what you're doing, you're helping them remove some of that fear and building confidence and trust in you, which is exactly what creates that wow experience. For people thinking that they need to do something big and as a result never doing anything at all, go back to small. It's not about being over the top and big. Sometimes wow is just following up with them when you said you were going to follow up with them. Or it could just be as simple as paying attention to some of their needs, like they don't have time to cut the grass. Maybe you might hire someone to cut the grass. That'll blow their mind. And for you, you can hire a local neighborhood kid. That doesn't cost very much. Little things like that, though, go a long way for referral business and creating a customer for life. That wow experience.
All right, what did he say that you love? What's your aha from that?
Tell them that a photographer is going to contact them, or a stager is going to contact them. That you're helping them find these people.
Yes.
Like, I've got this. Now the rest's up to you. Just
Yes.
schedule it.
Yes, very good.
Good, small, and attentive could be wow, not necessarily big and over the top.
So true. So true.
One of the ahas I got was to ask them how great they were, even though you know they're great, just to say it and have leverage.
How great they were.
How was your experience with my photographer?
Right.
A follow up, even though you know that your photographer is good, you're
Right.
letting them tell you.
Yeah. It's really amazing when you ask about a vendor you've referred and they give you fabulous feedback on the vendor. And then the first thing I do when I hang up with them is call the vendor. And I say, I just want you to know what was just said to me about you. And it's just, you're like so top of my list right now. Let them know. You don't think that makes them feel good? I mean, give them the feedback. I just got stellar feedback on you. I mean, I love that. Plus, your vendors know people looking to buy and sell real estate. They're a really good source, so don't be afraid of that. My one piece that I want to make sure you guys get on that is under the communication, what are you saying to me? Right? That's how we listen. We don't listen for what can I say to you next to convince you, but what are you saying to me? Because my job's not to convince you, my job's to do what's best for you. And you're gonna tell me. I ask the right questions and listen to what you say. Make sense? All right. Page 25, super service. Erin, would you mind reading that one?
Mhm. Providing a terrific customer experience is the cement that holds a great seller business together. SUPER is a great acronym for helping to remember the critical dimensions of great service. Sincerity, being honest and reliable, understanding, focus on their needs, wants, and values, predictability, deliver what is promised and expected, exceptionality, providing an extraordinary and uncommon, responsiveness, report quickly and reliably. Providing super service forges relationships with customers that are the foundation for growth, including repeat business and referrals. Stay in touch with your sellers using the touch campaigns and e-edge, including personal contact, and you can become their top of mind resource for real estate for many years to come. You want to be their real estate agent for life. The relationship is bigger than one transaction.
So true. So true. I just had a lady tell me that she's listing a condo that she doesn't live here, she's never been here, she doesn't want to be here. And she's listing a condo for her cousin who's older. Anyway, I've been working with her for a while, really detail helping her. And she said, now I'm going to sell my place in about a year, and then I'm going to sell his place in about 6 months on the mainland. And I said, who are you going to call first? And she goes, well, you. I was like, yes, because I know an agent that can help you. Referral fees, you guys, like build relationships. You'd be amazed how many referral fees that you can get. And that's awesome because it's a check for doing nothing but connecting two people and making sure it works, right? Love them. All right, so your listing presentation. Did anyone bring your listing presentation today?
I have it on my laptop.
You got it? Anybody have it on their laptop? Okay. Who has, you have Apple. Do you have an Apple? Do you have Keynote?
I think so.
Oh, I have yours.
You can do that one. Do you have one?
I have Apple, but
Do you have Keynote in there?
not too sure.
It's the one that's like PowerPoint.
Comes
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
Should
be.
come with it. And do you have a computer with you?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so you guys can just share, but I'm gonna send you the Bergman one. So I just did it, I know, this is a different one.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's the one I just sent you
Yeah, I
guys.
have it.
Perfect, okay. So this is, it's all filled in and it's pretty accurate, adjusted, it's for House and Wailuku. Just, all I want you guys to do is just run through it, have the conversation, get used to it. Okay, I need emails. Aaron? Yeah, I think I have you. Yep. Raiden, I don't think I have your email.
RADYN_D@yahoo.com.
d@yahoo.com. Okay. Micah?
Micah, MICAH dot Isagawa, ISAGAWA @kw.com.
So I just sent you guys my listing presentation,
You got
feel
your
free to
listing
use that one.
I can
Um,
check yours in now?
Yeah.
You're gonna do it for me. It's here.
What is
So you guys are
Please
gonna take
grab.
15 minutes for each
2013
person.
from Molly High?
Your
It's
freshman year,
10
that was
till
just-
12, so,
Oh, okay.
I don't know,
first person's gonna go
Oh, I see.
from 11:50 to 12:05. And then I'll tell you guys to switch when it's time for the next person to go. why don't you go ahead?
Which one are we looking at, the listing presentation?
I just sent it to you.
Oh.
Email?
Email?
Oh, yeah, I sent it to you guys by email. It's my version, you guys are welcome to play with it, fix it, make it you, I'm just, did you get it?
Try to pull up hers and then I'll pull up mine.
There you go.
This is the second download. Oh, no preview available.
Okay, so, yeah, see if you can download it, yeah. It's because it's in Keynote.
I have Keynote though.
Yeah, I just mean, that's why it won't let you download on Gmail.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's
Because
gonna
it's a
open up in
Keynote.
Keynote.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
So what are we doing, just looking at it?
No, you're doing presentation to each other, 15 minutes each.
Oh, okay.
We're on a presentation for 15 minutes,
Okay.
and then we're gonna switch. All right, did you get it? I have mine too. If you ring the bell, you're open.
Would you learn how to make
Yeah, I just got this here. I don't know how to, I don't know
So,
my email
on my-
password, so I
Okay,
can't
but
like.
you in the documents, there's a listing.
So it's like an outline and stuff, templates and stuff?
You can do that, and then you can edit it, stick your pictures and stuff.
Colorful squares or things.
But mine's a super short, like,
No, those are my hot links.
a little bio.
My hot links.
Okay.
Okay. So,
This is
convince me.
more time.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Is that what you figured it out?
I just seen it, he just posted it.
Okay,
right
thank
there.
you.
I saw it, I was like,
For
RT,
some of you.
that looked familiar.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Logo.
right on.
I'm excited.
As if you could have sort of your head to yourself.
I think it's
Just
something.
like it.
Okay. First, before we started, I just wanted to mention to
It
you.
was like she probably tutors off by a lot.
And you don't even know this. I'm just throwing you at this. How many
Okay.
more?
My promise to you is that I'm gonna get this house sold for you.
Yeah, so looks like-
Get on with your life. We want you to bigger and better things.
That's
And
all.
as fast as
Okay,
possible.
that's
Because
my-
I know,
my kid doesn't
from personal experience, once I put my mind to it, I want to be out of there like yesterday, so I'm gonna try to do my best to get it sold for you fast. Because I love selling houses and I give through a lot of it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so that was my promise.
Yes.
I promise I will be five star service and honor you can call me any hour of the day with any question. Don't feel embarrassed if you wanna know about another person's house, what to do about your own, let me know. I'm totally here for you. Just consider me an extension of your brain right now.
Cool. I like that.
My promise tonight is that,
Basically, it's that it's not, that nothing will go wrong.
oh, you don't know what people are gonna throw at us. I can't guarantee anything. What a person's gonna, your first offer might be a lowball, I can't, I don't know. Your first offer's gonna be 100% what you want, I can't promise a bit more. So I will do what I can, but I can't promise.
That I just did what you said on Sunday. It's great. Yeah, and it was fun. And it was good practice.
Things will
Just
happen,
make sure that
um,
5 different people.
Pretty much
So one
covered,
afternoon,
yeah.
and it's
Good
very
people,
useful.
nice people.
Yeah.
Thank you notes,
People are people.
good feedback, bad
Yeah.
feedback,
But
being in this business, you find out there are a lot of people,
about myself, so I have to go because I have to go.
just don't be surprised.
Do it.
How do you make the brochures?
Huh?
So you gotta-
Brochures.
High quality brochures.
Oh, I'll show you that later. Go to the top and start. I want you presenting it. I don't want you going through it. Present it.
Oh.
Just go for it. All right.
What I ask of you first is that you are honest with me, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. If you don't like what I'm doing, if you have to go out of town, what's that lawyer thing called? What I do it for you?
Fiduciary.
No, that's whatever, I won't use that. Like, I will do what I can, but what I ask of you is, don't be afraid to ask.
So these are.
And then if I do suggest something, it's with your best interest, don't get offended. And, but if you do get offended, just tell me, because I'm probably not trying to offend you, I'm trying to just do the best what I know from market research or your experience, what's gonna move your house.
Be a big
Or
coach.
services all times if
Our
any needs or
goal
questions,
Be
is
feel
upfront,
free to
you know,
you, your
contact
Don't
me.
hesitate to
Click it one more time.
Yeah.
Motivation to sell and agree on a price that will cause it to
That's a
sell.
hard one. What my
Okay, so with
promise
the CMA I give you,
What?
I will give you as much information
You're
I
just
can.
trying to state what's.
But you have to come up with your own
promise
price,
is not.
given this information, I will work through it with you, but ultimately you have to
My
price
promise
it.
is not.
And, that price is what's gonna move this house and draw attention.
Oh,
I do the best I can.
Yeah.
Take a moment, I'll answer any questions you may have, okay? We'll decide today whether you want to work with me and I'll decide whether to take your listing.
And then,
Cool.
I'm
then what
feeling
price
I
were you
gotta
thinking?
step up.
Cool.
What I asked for, what I asked of you.
Do you really
Yeah,
want
it's
to
where the
sell?
selling.
oh, we are,
Yes.
Well, I
Okay,
asked,
are you willing to price your house to
Well, I
sell
asked
or do you
for
want it to
you
sell?
that you
Okay.
communicate.
No, I want it to sell.
Okay, what do you want me to sell it for you? For three critical questions I'm gonna leave with you today.
what is the price that will cause
You have
it
to know if you are emotionally
as opposed to.
detached from this house
Yeah,
coming
and
forward.
Right.
And then, or you want, do you want to price it to move it and move on with life? And I can also tell you, if you price it
Yeah, if
for a
there's
certain
something that I'm not
amount,
doing, or if there's something that you
you
want
might
to
not
see
get
better
it.
of me,
And that will
just
cause
please let me
serious
know
stress
instead of
because I was fired.
firing me or
That was set on work for like a year when it got sold really fast. Okay, I won't say it.
Yeah.
Do you sell for you, okay?
That's what
Your
you
goals.
ask of your sellers, and to be cooperative.
Where are you moving to? When do you need to be there? Okay, what is important to you about that place and how does your family feel like you're moving ultimately will all of that to you? Okay. So a few things you need to, that helps buyers, get motivation to sell. Review your goals. Where
This
are you
is,
moving to?
you ask me, so you know, nothing to do about it.
Oh, okay, I'm at seller.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay, where are you moving to?
California.
Okay, when do you need to be
Yeah,
there?
that's kind of ballsy. It's like, what,
Well, my husband moved there last month, so it's like,
It's,
Okay,
but,
and then what's
like,
important to you?
I feel like that's you.
How does your family feel about moving?
Yeah.
they're excited.
Oh, okay, good, and then ultimately, what will all the.
Oh, and I couldn't write that.
Cause you can turn
Oh,
it
it's
into
just
a stream.
clear.
Yeah, like, all
You
your
know,
posts
and
like
put
that,
my
there's no
grandbabies on
public
it.
space,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
if they want, if they're.
Okay, well,
From the
I'm
start,
trying to
if
make sure that
they're
you
already
get there as
like,
fast as
oh, no, I don't
possible.
wanna
Thank you.
do this,
Yeah.
I don't wanna clean it.
Because I know airfare
They're too hard to
and
work with.
just
Yeah.
daydreaming, like you wanna make it a reality and
I
save
don't
money as
think,
fast
I
as
don't think me and you
possible.
are the right
I'm
fit.
all about that. Okay, so here are a few more
YouTube.
good statistics on why the average list price to sales price ratio is rather than 7. Okay, so these, here are the CMAs that I have brought for you, and these are pretty accurate. I've given this percentage of what they get, their list price and what actually sells. So this will give you a good ballpark, we can use these. So if you list your house at about $500,000, the chance, that you'll probably end up.
This weekend we were in Dallas for Owen Wilson.
I mean, it's closing terms, like.
So we went to.
So this is all digital.
No,
this is-
Oh, okay, no, I'm
All
yeah.
of you, Yoni.
488 is a realistic, closing cost, or closing price.
So, gross sale price.
A gross sale price,
Yeah.
so this
Yeah.
little wiggle room,
Yeah.
for sale is usually about 3%. Right, so maybe that would be good.
So this is what the average list price to sale price
But it
is.
is.
So if you list your property at 500,000, you can expect to get off around 4.
Okay. Okay, good. Listing inventory is down from
Because.
the same time last year, 2.6 months of
There are 2.6 months of inventory.
There's like, when you open it,
So
there is
if you are going
19
into escrow every day, there's
Yeah.
5 listings
A
on
lot of
the
it is
market,
like
and
this.
you're going into escrow, it's only 2.6 months of inventory.
See, I might even take out this, like,
Yes.
this is more to the point, but this is like just all the.
Alright, when inventory is down,
So it's straight to
the demand goes up. I think that's like,
deliver
my
communications,
opinion, right?
experience, and expertise, like all these are
Okay,
very
when demand goes up, prices go up.
staging,
Okay.
so it's-
Currently there are 129
See, I'm
houses
never
available in
really good
Mexico.
because I just went into it.
79 of those houses are under contract. Just read
No,
Okay.
when I go for a listing
Yeah,
presentation.
why not?
Okay, so that means 50 houses
That's what I'm
already
saying,
sold,
yeah.
90 houses sold last month,
Most of the
and
time
90
we
is
work
current
with
average days on market.
Yeah, with like people you know.
So
been around.
knowing that there's 90
This is, I feel like this is to
houses
like
average
get,
on the
get.
market,
That's not, that's days on the.
days on the market,
Honestly,
if you
I
wanna
think
get to California faster,
Mm.
I say
Well,
we
this is your
probably are
packet,
gonna
just
want
go
to
through it, yeah, and also get your
clean
mind
out the
focused.
house, get rid of, pack up, family photos, get rid of clutter, get rid of like religious icons, clunky furniture,
When
let's
it's like
make
this,
this look polished.
Like this
You
one
need to
slide.
pack it up
Yeah.
anyway,
Take me
so
out.
just keep your, what you need to make it
This is
look
like-
big.
More of like
Do you think
a
that's
summer
good?
house. Short.
I was just telling them, the average is 90 days, so if you wanna sell faster than 90 days, we're gonna want to be a little bit more.
Okay, more about pricing instead of speed.
I will.
Okay.
So this is an info star stuff. This is just, that is the average price in one of the years.
See, I go over these things, but it's not outside my.
Just houses.
It's just, you know, something that you want.
Something I ask, yeah.
Okay, so I talked like this, just how the
I mean, I feel like it'd be good to have like,
Yeah, and it is doing a little bit of a dip, we're seeing some
but
shifting.
you know what I mean?
Actually,
Actually,
like
like,
take the
it's
away.
like
Next,
actually
we'll
sitting down.
review the houses that you will be
I feel like I'd lose their,
for.
they just wanted to get out.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
so by the end of the month, they just so.
I know, this is, I took this from
We
old.
were talking about later.
I know, okay, I know.
Foodland.
Yeah, okay.
You-
On the
That was a lot of
right. So on this is,
Where are you?
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that one.
Okay, okay.
Brokers
about that.
open.
So this is
Yeah,
weeks on the
fine.
market,
So, yeah.
1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
and then, so this is showings. So your showings go up, your activity level, and it starts to drop when you receive the first, so you show it decline in those first 3 weeks.
Okay, so you wanted to be perfect on week 1. Polishing your property.
I'd look up with that.
They're back and take them.
It might get more.
Okay, so let's dive in right now where we're at.
As well.
I know.
It's not like, okay, polishing your property, is another way to get top dollar. I've heard it called shiny pennies. People, feel more excited to spend
And this is
more money for something that looks good, rather than spending a
So
lot
what is
of
the
money
sales pitch ratio?
on something
You
that's,
see that on the
you
actual
know,
sales.
I'm gonna have to, power wash stuff and get it up.
So
Cause
that's
some,
such a self.
some homes are flipping homes. This is not flippers. So we wanted to look as desirable and shiny, to buyers, because, there's 3 market areas, okay? So let's just move yours fastest. It's gonna be the newest one up there, they probably get searching in this neighborhood, so let's just get it ready, so you can get on the road to California. So,
What I need to do.
per review and first impressions, I can't say enough about it. People drive up and they sum it up, they're just like, you know, even if they see like long grass, they're like, oh, it's not grass. But if you come up and then grass is around, it's like not even, you know, and so, and people today, and this is more of a, I think this is probably a good,
I know, interesting, huh?
first time buyer, or is that insulting?
You can say it's an entry level pricing.
So if,
Okay,
so if
okay.
we were to
Maybe I'll just,
like
I'll just.
sell like
So,
someplace else, we
deep
have to have a
cleaning,
whole new slide then.
if you,
Well, yeah, I feel like.
But
never
it's
tried
just
it,
put it
or maybe just,
Yeah.
just try it, because you're gonna have to get it cleaned up when you move anyway. Get it cleaned up, get your stuff packed for California, just go ahead and do it. Because the less stuff that's in the house makes your house seem
All
cleaner.
this.
And this appeals to people. And then the repairs done, that, jiggly handles on doors, things like that, people say that and they see just a project, like, they think, if this is not being taken care of, there's probably other things not being taken care of. So even if it's something you've been trying to do, or even putting in light bulbs in the super high parts of the ceiling, like, now's the time to find a handyman, and I have a handyman, I can get it over here for these super high lights. You know, get these things done because if it's brighter and bigger, and that equals more money.
There's one more, if you click one more, it'll click that.
Okay, so can you start your staging at first? You might wanna go in this order. With your energy and your resources.
Okay.
Okay, so I can help you take a look at it, cause I'm pretty staging. But, living rooms, master bedroom, opportunities, the top three. That
Oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah,
my
second.
no, we used to
Is that like
have
four?
before. Oh, yeah, years ago and stuff. And so I knew what you're there.
Okay, so we'll take a look at
Just follow him
it.
on Instagram.
And we can go through it. Then after that is pictures. And so whenever I finish that, I notice all the wheels in the drive.
I did the same
And in the trash.
Everything.
Stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
see. I was pretty sure. I was gonna contact him about it too. Because how
You know,
Just help me find like a
but other than that,
logo.
you know, so that, there's only
Yeah.
and then we go through these things and I can help you also figuring out or what is
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
and
then
they had like the big.
and then, okay.
Yeah, I already clicked it on and everything.
Go out.
That's good.
All right, that's your change. Switch to the next person. You did good, considering the fact that you have no idea. This is like foreign. I just threw this at you, and you were completely foreign. So no, you did fantastic.
Thanks. I hired a student one time. I was so
That's what you said. Like,
at what they did
his
to my
minimum
house.
for
I
sure.
thought my house looked fine. They like basically emptied it.
you can change the colors and everything too.
They pushed my sofa against the wall, because I went floating.
Hmm.
And it did a huge impact. They got rid of all my sleep chairs. Yeah. Okay, now is it your turn? Sure, if you want me to drag I don't need to drag it around. Well, I like her. Okay, excellent. Well, thank you so much for inviting me over today. I'm very excited to have this conversation with you. And you're selling a house, really exciting. And we had some conversations on the phone, and a little bit more here. And we'll find out a little bit more about what your plans are. Is that okay? Sure. All right, excellent. So, my promise to you. First of all, what my promise is, I promise to deliver 5-star service at all times. That is what I'm all about. I want at the end of this transaction for you to say, I'm ready to talk all over social media and all these different places that I'm gonna ask you to write a review that you think I did a great job. So that's gonna be my goal all the time. And what I'd like to ask from you is that if I'm not ever performing at a 5-star level, I can be honest and reach out to you. Is that fair? Is that okay? Do you mind? Okay, excellent. So, 5-star service at all times, that's what I'm promising. What I'm not promising. So this is real estate, so it doesn't mean everything's gonna be perfect, right? But I will always show up for you, and I will always be solutions oriented. Is that what you'd like to hear, realtor? So things will happen in a real estate transaction, that's just sort of how it is that's when I'm going to I don't take it lightly, and I'm gonna be here for you. Anything just yeah. Don't feel like, wait, you and down to 4.5 stars. I promise you won't offend me, just let me know so I can find out how to make it.
No, I talked to that
Does that sound fair? So what I'm gonna ask you is just that in the house. And I'm just gonna like it a job card, if you ever have any questions.
I know she got her home with her, she might.
Questions are wrong when it comes to real estate. Does that sound fair? Yeah.
Okay, great, okay.
So today we have 3 important goals. One, we're gonna review your motivation to sell and agree on the price to deposit to sell. Number 2, we're gonna take a moment and I'll answer any questions that you have. And number 3, we'll both decide today whether you want to work with me and I'll decide whether we want to take your listing.
Okay,
That's
thank
all right?
you. Okay, let's do that. Thank you, bye-bye.
So, 3 critical questions. Do you really want to sell your
I'm on the
house?
phone or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to price your house to sell or do you want it to sit in the market? Price to sell. Okay, excellent. And do you want me to sell it for you?
Maybe open up on your phone.
Fair answer. I appreciate that. I love that, and I'm here to.
It's funny when you can help me
explain to
do
you
this.
why
I
I
have
have
little
little
price.
I know. You know, no, because I want them to say no.
You want them to?
Sure, I want them to go, well, I don't know.
Okay.
So I can say, actually, I appreciate you making this with me, and that's why I'm here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, that's why I'm here, to show you wow, it is
Yeah.
awesome. Then we will go through the presentation. Keep it a little light, right? So we're gonna review your goals. Where are you moving to? Now, I know when we talked on the phone, you said, but let's go ahead and just review, make sure I have my information rather than.
Yeah.
Bucklow? Okay, perfect. And when do you need to be there?
I'd like to be before school starts,
And when does school start?
beginning of September.
So beginning of September, okay, I'm taking notes. What is important to you about that?
Well, it's close to my kid's school, and I like the little village.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice. So how does your family feel about you moving to Bucklow?
But they're good.
Okay, so yeah, I would feel great, love that. And ultimately, what will all that do for you?
I'll just be out of the car. I don't want to
Does anybody really like?
I know, I think forever. Yeah, I wish I had a Vespa.
Oh, that's awesome. Good. Well, we're gonna go through a few market statistics just so you can have a snapshot of the information about you relating to
Just go down
real
the
estate.
list.
So right now, the average list price to sales price ratio is 97.6%. So basically, that's what people are getting. They're asking a certain amount, and they're getting 97.6% to that. So just to give you an idea. For example, on a $500,000 house, 97.6% would be $488,000. Your home is definitely more than $1 million range. Just double that, that gives you an idea of what people are getting for that 97.6% average
Okay.
sale price to list price. Does that make sense? Awesome.
Is that Illinois or?
White Lagoon. This is White Lagoon right now. I only pulled White Lagoon. I pulled this fresh or whatever. Yeah, I don't do the island because it's just too many factors. Yeah. So listing inventory is down from this time last year, and we had 2.6, we have 2.6 months of inventory, we had 3.4 months, or inventory is definitely going down. Now, when inventory goes down, demand generally goes up, and when demand goes up, prices generally go up. We're seeing the same thing happen on the island, though, and that's that we're on an island, so it's a very limited amount of properties, which does affect our market for sure. What we're also seeing is a little bit of trending to the fact that prices could be going down soon, because we're seeing a tipping point in the market. And there's a couple different things that are happening. Number one, we tend to trend about 6 months behind the mainland. And mainland has been shifting. It's already hit that tipping point and shifted around the market. The way that we kind of know that what we're seeing is a shifting market versus just our tight inventory is that we're seeing a lot of price revisions. One of the things that we want to do for you, because you want to be in Bucklow by September 1st, so you can start school, we want to price you properly so that you can get your home sold.